Seems like all my days are unlucky. I never saw my father. My mother, she left me one day in the tenement with a neighbor and never came back. The neighbor moved out and old Sam, he lived down the hall, took me in. I was about 5 then, I think, and my knee was stiff. Always been stiff. Can't straighten it out. Old Sam got me some crutches, a tin cup, and made me a sign that said, "I am hungry. Please help me," and put me on the street corner. I was a beggar, begging for pennies, which he took every night and bought his liquor. I learned to be polite. "Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Bless you." Sometimes the folks would give me another penny. That's the way I grew up. Every day was the same. Rain or shine, I was begging on the corner. Till the police came riding down, swept up all of us orphans. They put us on a train, but they didn't notice the crutches, I guess. Because on the train, I learned only healthy kids. No sick or crippled ones were on the train. But I was, and I lined up at every stop, but nobody wanted me. Until a stop at Jamesport. This one man stopped and said,
"So no one wants you. You with the bum leg. Shucks, I'll take you."
He wasn't mean, but his 2 sons were. "Yeah, Pa," said the oldest. "He can do the kitchen work." Their mother had died and they were batching. "Can you cook, wash dishes, women's work?" asked the other one. "Answer me, one leg, I'm talking to you." I went home with them and worked from sun up to sundown. The brothers called me one leg and tripped me when they could. They laughed when I fell. I ate what was left over, alone, on the back porch. I slept in the barn with the dog and each night prayed I'd get away, somehow. One day, my prayers were answered. A carnival came into town, set up their rides and shows across the way in a vacant lot. There was music and lights and people. It was like New York on the streets. Each night I slipped over into another world. There was this one stand where you throw balls at things. Some of the balls were on the ground. I picked them up and gave them to the man. He smiled, and I started hanging around home.
What's your name, kid?
Raymond.
How'd you hurt your leg?
Born that way.
Didn't your father see a doctor about it?
Never had a father.
Your mother?
Haven't got a mother.
Who do you live with?
I hate the wolves.
Yes.
They laugh at me. I try to work, do what they say, sleep in the barn. I couldn't help crying. I told them everything.
Poor kid.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry, but
It's all right. I know. I'm an orphan myself. But kid, life has given you a bad roll of the dice.
I want to run away.
Why not? I'll tell you what. There's an extra bunk in my wagon. It's a long haul tonight. Tomorrow we'll be far away from here. You can help me in the stand. Pick up the balls. Stay with me. And let those animals go to hell. Let them do their own work.
You mean I can go with you?
Yeah. Now lay low. Don't let no one see you until I come out packing to leave.
I will. I will.
Come out when you see me packing to leave.
To leave. Leave. I was going to leave. Leave those animals. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And this time, please give me a good roll of the dice. I guess he did. I stayed with the carnival. Enjoyed the carnival life, music, and happy people. Being crippled didn't matter on the Midway. We had midgets, a bearded lady. I fit in. Later, I had my own stand. Spin the wheel of fortune, win yourself a Cupid doll. I grew up, stood as tall as any man, and I was a good barker, louder than most. Step right up, put down your dime,